Hello and welcome, my amazing friends. You are watching English Journey. Today we are going to talk about something that silently controls your entire life. It is not your money. It is not your background. It is not even your talent. It is your self-confidence. Listen to me carefully. A confident person with average skills will always move ahead of a talented person with no confidence. Self-confidence decides how you speak in front of people. It decides how you take big decisions. It decides how you handle failure, and most importantly, how you see yourself. Without confidence, you doubt yourself, even when you are right. You stay silent, even when you have something valuable to say. You miss opportunities, not because you are not capable, but because you do not trust yourself, and slowly, this becomes a habit, a dangerous habit. You start playing small, you start avoiding risks, you start accepting less than you deserve. Confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you build, step by step, thought by thought, and action by action. Today, I am going to show you exactly how to build it. Not fake confidence, not temporary motivation, but real, strong, and unshakable confidence. So, stay with me until the end. This will not only change your confidence, it will change how you live your life. And yes, this will also help you improve your English listening and speaking naturally. Step 1. Control your self-talk. Tip number 1. Control your self-talk, because your mind is always listening. Let me tell you something very important. You are talking to yourself all the time. Even right now, there is a voice inside your mind, and this voice is powerful. Whatever it says, again and again, you start believing it. If your inner voice says, "I am not good enough," "I always fail," or "I can't do this," then slowly your brain accepts it as the truth. And once your brain believes it, your actions become weak, your body becomes slow, your confidence disappears. You must realize that your mind does not decide your life. Your thoughts decide your mind. So, if you want confidence, you must first control your self-talk. From today, become aware of what you say to yourself. When your mind says, "I can't do this," immediately replace it with "I will try," or "I am learning," or "I am improving every day." This is a very powerful shift. I want you to do something powerful. Stand in front of a mirror every day. Look into your own eyes and say, "I trust myself. I am becoming stronger. I can handle challenges." At first, it will feel uncomfortable. You may even feel like you are lying. But listen, confidence is built through repetition. If you repeat negative thoughts for years, you become weak. If you repeat powerful thoughts every day, you become confident. Your mind is like a soil. Whatever you plant, it grows. So stop planting doubt. Start planting belief. And slowly, your thoughts will change. Then your actions will change. Then your life will change. This is where real confidence begins. It begins inside your own mind. Tip number 2. Believe in your ability even before you see the results. This is where most people fail. They say, "I will believe in myself when I succeed." But that is the wrong way. Confidence does not come after success. Success comes after confidence. Think about it. When a child learns to walk, they fall again and again. But they don't say, "I am not made for walking." They try again, because deep inside, they believe they can do it. But as we grow up, we lose this belief. We start depending on results. We start needing proof. And when we fail once, we start doubting everything. But confident people are different. They believe first, even when there is no proof. They say, "I don't know how yet, but I will learn. They say, I may fail, but I will grow. They say, I am not perfect, but I am capable. This belief gives them power. Power to try again. Power to face fear. Power to continue when others quit. Listen carefully. You don't need to be perfect to be confident. You just need to trust your ability to improve. Because confidence is not saying, I will never fail. Confidence is saying, even if I fail, I will rise again. So from today, stop waiting for perfect results. Start believing in your potential. The moment you believe in yourself, your actions become stronger. Your voice becomes clearer. Your presence becomes powerful. And that, my friends, is how confidence is built. This is the area where most people fail. They say to themselves, I will believe in myself when I succeed. Or they say, I will feel confident once I have a lot of money, or once I speak perfect English. But listen to me carefully. That is the wrong way to think. Confidence does not come after success. Success comes after confidence. Think about the logic of a child. When a small child is learning to walk, they fall down again and again and again. Their legs are weak. They have no balance. But does that child sit on the floor and say, I am not made for walking? Do they say, this is too hard, I should just quit? No. They try again. They hold on to a chair, they stand up, and they take another step. They fall, but they smile and try again. Why? Because deep inside their soul, they believe they are meant to walk. They don't need a certificate or a trophy to start trying. But as we grow up, we lose this natural belief. We start depending on external results. We start needing proof for everything. If we fail one exam, we think we are not smart. If we make one mistake while speaking English, we think we can never learn. When we fail once, we start doubting our entire identity. This is a trap. This is why many people stay stuck in the same place for their whole lives. But confident people are different. They have a secret. They believe first, even when there is no proof. They look at a difficult task and they say, I do not know how to do this yet, but I am the kind of person who will learn it. They say, I may fail today, but that failure is just a lesson for tomorrow. They say, I am not perfect, but I am more than capable. This belief is like a hidden engine. It gives them the power to try again when everyone else is tired. It gives them the power to face fear when everyone else is running away. It gives them the power to continue when others have already quit. You must understand this truth. You do not need to be perfect to be confident. You do not need to know every single word in the English dictionary to speak with power. You just need to trust your ability to improve. Confidence is not the belief that you will never fail. Real confidence is the belief that even if you fail, you have the strength to rise again. You have the heart to try again. You have the mind to learn again. So from this very moment, stop waiting for perfect results. Stop waiting for people to tell you that you are good enough. Start believing in your own potential. Start trusting that you can handle the process of learning. Because the moment you truly believe in yourself, everything changes. Your actions become stronger. Your voice becomes clearer and more stable. Your presence becomes powerful. And that, my amazing friends, is exactly how real, unshakable confidence is built. Tip number 3. Take care of yourself, because how you treat yourself teaches others how to treat you. Listen very carefully to this, because many people forget this part. Confidence is not only a feeling in your mind, It is also a physical habit. It is in how you eat, how you sleep, how you dress, and how you take care of your body. All of these small actions send a very loud message to your brain. If you ignore your health, if you skip your meals, if you sleep very late, or if you wear dirty and old clothes without thinking, your brain starts to believe a lie. It starts to believe, I am not important. And when your brain believes that you are not important, your confidence slowly starts to die. It disappears. But when you take care of yourself, something powerful happens inside you. When you wake up on time, your mind feels disciplined. It feels strong. When you eat healthy food and drink enough water, your body feels full of energy. When you take a shower, brush your teeth, and get ready for the day, you feel fresh. You feel active. Think about your clothes. When you wear clean, well-fitted, and good clothes, you feel presentable. You feel like a professional. These are small things, but they create a very big impact on your soul. Because confidence is not only about big achievements or winning medals. It is about how you show up for yourself every single day. If you cannot take care of your own body, how will your mind believe that you can handle big things in life? If you don't respect yourself, how can you expect the world to respect you? So, from today, start respecting yourself. Take care of your health. Take care of your appearance. Do not do this to impress other people. Do it to remind yourself, I matter. I am worth the effort. When you start feeling that you have value, your confidence starts growing naturally. You stand taller. You look people in the eye. You speak with a voice that is firm and clear. Remember, you are the most important person in your life. Treat yourself with love, treat yourself with respect, and watch how your confidence reaches a new level. Tip number 4. Set small goals and achieve them. This is a secret that most people do not understand. They think that confidence comes from thinking big. But I am telling you, confidence comes from doing small. Most people spend their entire lives thinking. They plan, they imagine, they wait for the perfect time, and they dream about a big future. But they do not act. And because they do not take action, they do not see any results. When you see no results, your confidence stays low. Your mind starts to believe that you are a dreamer, not a doer. Now I want you to understand this very clearly. Confidence is not built by thinking. Confidence is built by doing. Even the smallest action can create the strongest confidence in your soul. Let me give you an example. If you say to yourself, today I will speak English for only 5 minutes, and you actually do it, your brain records a win. You feel a small spark of success. The next day, you do it again. That is another win. Slowly, your brain starts to believe a new story. It starts to believe, I can do things. I finish what I start. I am a person of my word. I am improving. This is how real confidence is built. It is not built in one big dramatic moment. It is built in small daily victories. So my advice to you is this: do not start with big, impossible goals like, I will become a perfect English speaker in 1 week. No, that is a lie. Start small. Say, I will wake up at 6 a.m. and then do it. Say, I will complete one small task today and then finish it. The most important part is this: finish what you start. Even if the task is very small, finish it. Because incomplete work is a poison. It destroys your confidence. It makes you feel weak. But completed work builds your confidence like a brick wall, one brick at a time. Listen carefully. Every time you complete a task, your confidence grows. Every time you avoid a task or leave it unfinished, your confidence goes down. So, you must choose wisely. Take action. Start small, finish the job, and then repeat it. One day, you will look back and you will realize that you are not the same person anymore. You are now a person of action, and that is a person with true confidence. Tip number 5. Get to know yourself. Because you cannot be confident if you do not know who you are. This is a very deep and important lesson. Most people try to become confident by copying others. They watch a famous speaker and they think, I want to be like him. They see a successful person and they think, I should act like her. But this is where the problem begins. When you try to copy someone else, you slowly lose your own identity. You become a shadow. And when you are a shadow, how can you trust yourself? Confidence is not about becoming someone else. Confidence is about becoming more of yourself. It is about being comfortable in your own skin. The truth is, most people have never spent real time understanding themselves. They do not know what they truly like. They do not know what they believe. They do not know what they fear or what they really want in life. They are living on autopilot. They follow what society says. They do what their friends expect. And then they wonder why they feel lost and why they feel insecure. So, from today, I want you to start asking yourself real questions. What are my strengths? What am I naturally good at? What are my weaknesses? What do I need to improve? What kind of life do I actually want? Not what my parents want, not what my neighbors want, but what I truly want. Spend time alone. Sit quietly without your phone. Put away the music and the noise. Write your thoughts in a notebook. Observe your behavior. Notice how you react to different situations. The more you understand yourself, the more clarity you get. And clarity creates confidence. Because when you know yourself, you stop comparing yourself to others. When you know yourself, you stop doubting your choices. When you know yourself, you stop chasing the approval of the world. You start trusting your own decisions. You start speaking your truth. You start standing strong, even when other people disagree with you. And that, my friends, is real confidence. It is not loud. It is not fake. It is calm, and it is strong. So stop running away from yourself. Start getting to know yourself. Because the strongest person in the room is not the one who speaks the loudest. It is the one who truly knows who they are. When you are solid on the inside, the world cannot shake you on the outside. Tip number 6. Empower yourself with knowledge. Fear comes from not knowing. Confidence comes from knowing. This is a law of the human mind. When you do not understand something, your mind creates fear. You feel nervous, you feel confused, and you feel unsure. But when you learn, when you understand, and when you practice, that fear slowly disappears. Think about this example. If I ask you to stand on a stage and speak about a subject you know nothing about, how will you feel? You will feel scared. Your mind will go blank. Your body will feel tense. Your voice will shake. Why? Because you lack knowledge. But if I ask you to speak about your own life or something you have practiced for years, how will you feel? You will feel confident. You will speak clearly. You will express your ideas freely. Why? Because knowledge gives you power. It gives you a solid foundation to stand on. This is why confident people are always learning. They do not wait to feel ready. They prepare themselves, they study, they observe, they practice again and again and again. Slowly, their confidence becomes natural. It becomes a part of them. They are not acting confident. They are confident because they know their subject. So if you want confidence in any area of your life, do not just hope for it, you must earn it. If you want to speak better English, then learn new words every day. Practice your pronunciation. Listen carefully to native speakers. Speak out loud, even when you are alone. If you want confidence in your career, understand your work deeply. Improve your skills. Keep learning every single day. The more you know, the less you fear. And the less you fear, the more confident you become. But listen carefully to this. Knowledge alone is not enough. You must apply it. You must use it. Because unused knowledge creates doubt, but used knowledge creates confidence. So do not just watch these videos. Practice what you learn. Do not just read books. Apply the lessons to your life. Experience it. And slowly you will feel a change deep inside you. Your voice will become stronger. Your decisions will become clearer. Your fear will start to melt away. You will realize that confidence was never something outside of you. It was always inside you, waiting for you to grow your knowledge. Tip number 7. Take action immediately. Confidence is built in movement, not in thinking. Listen very carefully. Most people are not lacking talent, they are only lacking action. They think too much. They ask themselves, what if I fail? Or what will people say? Or what if I make a mistake? And because of this overthinking, they do nothing. And the more they do nothing, the more their confidence disappears. You must understand this clearly. Confidence is not something you feel first. Confidence is something you build by doing things again and again. Action creates experience. Experience creates belief. And belief creates unshakable confidence. Most people are waiting for confidence before they take action. That is why they stay stuck for years. Let me give you a real understanding. The first time you try anything new, you will feel nervous. Your voice may shake. Your hands may feel uncomfortable. Your mind may go blank. But this is normal. This is not weakness. This is the beginning of growth. If you avoid that moment, you lose your power. If you face that moment, you build your soul. So from today, stop waiting to feel ready. You will never feel fully ready. Start before you are ready. Speak even when you feel nervous. Try even when you feel unsure. Act even when you feel scared. Because courage comes after the action, not before. Take one small step today and watch your confidence grow. Tip number 8. Improve your body language. Your body speaks much louder than your words. Before you even open your mouth to speak, your body has already told a story to everyone in the room. It tells them if you are strong or weak, if you are nervous or calm. But listen carefully, because your body language does not only change how others see you, it changes how you see yourself. If you stand with your shoulders down, your head low, and you avoid eye contact, your brain receives a signal that says, I am weak, I am not important. And slowly you start to feel exactly like that. But when you change your posture, something magical happens in your brain. Stand straight. Keep your shoulders back. Lift your head high. Make eye contact with the person you are talking to. Notice the difference instantly. Your breathing becomes deeper. Your energy becomes higher. Your mindset becomes stronger. This is because your body and your mind are perfectly connected. Confident people do not just think confidently. They carry themselves with purpose. They walk with energy. They sit with presence. They speak with calmness. This is a skill you can learn through practice. Start practicing this every single day. When you walk down the street, walk with awareness. When you talk to a friend, maintain eye contact. As we close this lesson on English Journey, I want you to remember that everything we discussed today is a journey, not a destination. You are building a new version of yourself, one thought and one action at a time. Do not be afraid of mistakes. Do not be afraid of the journey. You have the strength, you have the potential, and now you have the tools. Thank you for staying with me until the end. Keep practicing, keep believing, and I will see you in the next video. Now go out there and show the world who you really are.